What's up, guys? Brent Hess here with Cagezilla Unchained, brought to you by the Wild Style Network. We are here with our main event here coming up on Cagezilla 85, June 28th. We are here with Yemi, the Yemster Oduwole. Yemi, how you doing today, my man? Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. I'm great. Great. Nice and sunny. I'm outside chilling. Yeah, I feel good.
Happy with this heat. That's beautiful. And
Yeah,
it probably helps a little bit during weight cut too, right?
I know, right? Yeah.
So for the Cagezilla fans that might not know you, give us a way to get to know you a little bit. Give us a little on your background, maybe your upbringing a little bit, and kind of what led to MMA ultimately for you.
I've always grew up playing sports. I play soccer because I grew up in Africa, Nigeria, and I've always played soccer. I wrestled a little bit. I did boxing for a little while, but as a kid, I didn't like it. And then when I moved to the United States, I was in college, and then I found this security officer. He just opened up a jiu-jitsu gym, and they invited me to come over. I was like, okay, is it free? I said, yeah, all right. And then that was my first day. I went there. I loved it, and I've never looked back.
Wow.
That was years ago. I've never looked back. And then every time I would go to the gym, like to lift weights and stuff, the UFC would be playing Anderson Silva fights. And that was like, I love this guy. I want to be this guy. So yeah, that's when it all started. Yeah.
Sparked your fire right there, man. Well, I mean, you've had quite the long journey in MMA, competing now for over a decade competitively. Who are? I always kind of like to see the roots that led to the tree, man. So give us some of your powerful influences that have kind of helped shape you, helped mold you, maybe into the athlete that you are today.
Like I said, it's that man, Anderson Silva. That's when I saw that tiny little man beating everybody up. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, that's always been my motivation to say, oh, I want to do this. And I love training. I love competing, all this. So the only thing I wish I had way more fights than I have right now. Like, but stuff happens. So
yeah. It's a tough game, and it's a game where man, you always have things that come up. I mean, pullouts, injuries, things like that. It's not necessarily the safest sport, right?
Guys that don't want to fight. They want the easy fights to get to the UFC. And all the screenshots I saved. All the guys that turned me down, just trying to get easy fights. I saved them because I was gonna show it to Dana White when it came to Atlanta last was that 2 weeks ago for the Usman fight, but he didn't come. So yeah.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was like, if he didn't go, I was like, there's no reason for me to be there because I was gonna show him like all these guys just turning down fights, trying to get the easy fights just to be somebody that like I don't like that. That's most of my layoffs really is not. Like couple of injuries, but I'm okay. But it's just guys turning down fights,
Yeah. No, man, and doesn't sound like you're doing that. But before we get to your upcoming fight, I like to throw a couple of questions from our fan zone at you, just to give the younger guys and the younger generation a little bit of insight. So here we go, man. First question: what does a typical training day look like for you when you're training for a big fight, especially one like this, a main event title fight? What does a typical training day look like for you?
Honestly, since I'm taking this fight on 10 days notice, I don't think I have a training camp because I swear to God, since I haven't fought in 2 years, I haven't taken a day off from training. Like,
oh wow!
If I'm not fighting, my teammates are fighting, and I'm always American Top Team doing my thing. I have my own gym doing my thing, so I haven't really taken the time off to say. I want to rest, or I mean, my body feels fine because I'm not cutting weight or fighting in 2 years. So I feel really good. I feel refreshed. But as far as training wise, I have not missed a single training. You can call all my coaches. I have not missed a single training session. So yeah.
Yeah, sounds like you're ready to rock for this when you got this phone call, man.
Yeah, I was begging them to give me this fight, and yeah, I'm glad it happened. So yeah,
That's beautiful. And I guess the second question would be, what advice would you give a younger athlete, or looking to start his or her MMA journey, and maybe some of the guys that are just kind of looking for direction? What advice would you give them?
right. Like, one thing I would say is make sure you love this sport, right? Because
Yeah.
it's brutal. Make sure you love it. Like, it's gonna bring you up, it's gonna bring you down for sure. And if you don't love it, if you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you're not gonna be anybody. Like, make sure this is something you love, right? And the training, like, show up to training as much as you can. Like, that's the basis of it. But I mean, just make sure it's something you love to do. Like, somebody wakes you up in the morning, everything is hurting, like, you want to go train, let's go train. Right, make sure it's something you want to do, because if it's not, then I see guys like they lose some fights and then the motivation is gone, but if it's something you truly love, it's okay to lose a couple of fights there and put your foot back in and keep pushing.
Yeah, it's like you win or you learn, right? And so
facts.
if you love it, then it's going to be something that you're going to get up for every day and stay motivated, and that's important insight. Yeah. Now, getting to your upcoming main event lightweight title fight, your first time inside the Cagezilla cage, but certainly not your first time under the bright lights. You got such a decorated career. I saw you were even scheduled to fight Paul Hughes in Cage Warriors, man, and in Dublin, Ireland. Maybe you can tell us what happened there.
Yeah, so that Paul Hughes fight, it was 7 days notice, and
wow.
I was like, okay, let's go to Alexandria.
I mean, because his career has skyrocketed. I mean,
right. And then I'm always competing with like the good guys. Like, the last guy that beat me it was Landon. It was in the UFC. So I'm always up for the game, because I know what I am. And Paul Hughes. The fight got announced, because I didn't even think it was that quick. I thought it was a different day, but my manager sent me like, "Oh, I took the fight," and then I realized my coaches, do they have a passport to travel?
Oh no!
They couldn't get passport in 7 days. So that's how that fell through. And then, but I'm glad. I'm happy for him. If he's signed to the PFL and he's doing his thing. So
no, that's awesome, man. And for you to step up on short notice to fight a guy like him is
which is most of my fights are like, I don't think I've actually had a fight camp, like, oh, you got 3 months to prepare for this person, or because I'm used to this short notice stuff. So
if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready, right? And that sounds like how you roll.
That's it.
But now you're up against Mike Pope, a guy who used to fight for us back in when we were called Operation Octagon. His first MMA fight was back in 2009. But he's had quite the layoff from fighting since 2017 until now. Tell us, what, if anything, you know about Pope heading into this big main event title fight?
We both had our layoffs, but the difference is I'm pretty sure he didn't train for that long. I've been training. I didn't take no time off. So And what do I know about him?
Yeah.
I mean, he got submissions on his record, I guess. I have beautiful submissions on my record, but I didn't spend too much time looking at it, especially like it's for like 5 years ago. There's nothing I can do with that.
Right.
As it improved, we'll find out. When the bell rings, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna figure him out within, I don't know, 1 minute 30 seconds. I'll figure him out, and then I'll do my work. As far as because I'm always in the gym. So I'm not trying to look over anybody, but I'm always grinding, So I'm not really worried about what he's doing,
Right.
When the bell rings, he hasn't fought in a while. I haven't fought in a while, so we'll figure each other out within 1 minute or so, and then you see. Yeah.
And we'll get to work. That's right, man. It
Yeah, we get to
sounds like
work.
you're mostly focused on yourself, which is very important for a fighter. Not some, some guys are really obsessed with their opponent, and some guys are more so focused on themselves,
Nah, I'm worried about
and what they're gonna
this.
do. So it sounds like you're the latter, man. It sounds like that's what
Right.
you're all
Right.
about. Now, I know our Cagezilla audience might not know you, but fighting has taken you literally all across the country, man. I saw your record and I saw what you've done. So really, really, congratulations on that, from me at least.
Yeah, I wish it was more. Like that was my only regret right now. But I wish I had way more fights than that. But a lot of guys are turning down fights.
Yeah.
Because if you look at my record, all these guys that I'm going out of my state to fight, they're like the main guys, either main event or they're fighting for the belt. So
Right.
and I go
Right.
out there and I pick them out. So yeah.
You're used to this spoiler role, so
Right.
you're coming
Right.
into it once again, and man, I mean, yeah, you've put on show for fans from all across the country, man. So, but tell our Cagezilla audience what they can expect to see from the youngster come June 28th. What kind of energy you'll be bringing into fight day and your main event title fight here at Cagezilla 85.
All right. First thing first, this is a title fight, 5 rounds, but I guarantee this is not gonna go 5 rounds. That's a
Yeah.
promise. Number two, you like submissions. I love submissions. All my submissions are, but submissions are submissions you wanna. Okay, I'm just gonna tap. Like these are brutal submissions, and if he's playing ground game with me, he's in trouble, right? And then three, if he decides to stand up, that's trouble. So either way, this fight is not going 5 rounds. I guarantee that because I'm not flying. What's that? Well, it's a 9-hour drive, but I'm gonna fly out. Either way, I'm not coming all the way to that state to go 5 rounds.
Yeah.
With my quote. I'm gonna finish my quote. You can guarantee that.
Oh yeah, we heard it right there. We heard it right there. So it's not going all 5 rounds, and you're serious. Yeah, I saw some of the submissions you had on your record, man. There are some serious brutal. You had a Peruvian necktie, didn't you?
Yeah, I just like to put a stamp on it. If I get you in an armbar and then you tap, it's like, oh, okay, I don't want to break I want to put you in something brutal, like, oh shit,
Yeah.
And yeah.
I love it. Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see you in there. I've never seen you fight before as far as in live in person, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be commentating your fight, and
Awesome.
it's going to be an honor. But before we finish up here, I always like to kind of finish with a quote or a motto or like something that maybe you've read or some your coaches have shared with you or something that maybe has empowered you that you could pass along to our Cagezilla audience and maybe share or empower them.
That's crazy. I don't have any motto. I don't have any quotes. I wake up in the morning. I know what to do, and I do it. That's all it is. I don't have any. Well, I mean, basically, I'm living my dream. Basically, that's all it is. That's why I don't have any motto. Okay.
Yeah.
I chose this life years ago, and I said I'm gonna follow it till the end, and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if that helps anybody out.
Yeah. So consistency and the world is yours. I think those are the two quotes I could fill in for you right there, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, Yemi, give us a way. I know you got an amazing journey and it will continue. How can we follow that journey? Whether that be your social medias or your team's social medias or whatever, give us a way that we can follow you and show you a little love online.
So yeah, my Instagram, Yemster MMA is gonna come up. I don't really post a lot of my training videos. It might be boring, but yeah. And yeah, my team, man, I train with the American Top Team with Coach Lima, and then my gym in Knuckle Up Fitness. Yeah, so those are my main. Let me say my main motivations, because I have to bring it home to them, and yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Absolutely.
Gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're an American Top Team in Atlanta?
Yeah, I just drove down there from after practice and then do the Zoom and then go rest a little.
Oh
and then go
wow.
to North Love. Yeah.
Who's the head guy there? Because I used to train at the one in Coconut Creek when I lived in Florida.
Lima.
Yeah.
Diego Lima. Yeah.
Diego Lima.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome, man. Yeah, I didn't know who was running that, and I know American Top Team has got some different branches.
Yeah, they do.
Across the country.
I love those guys, man. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, I love American Top Team. They're a great, at least in the core, when I was training under Master Ricardo Laborio and on some of the guys there at Coconut Creek, it was an amazing atmosphere. So I'm sure it carried on to Atlanta. So, well, yeah, man, I thank you for joining us here today. I know you got tons of stuff going on between training and everything going on. So I appreciate you taking a little time to join us. I hope training and everything continues to go awesome for you. You stay healthy, which is the most important thing. And and yeah, thanks once again, Yemi, for taking some time to join us here today.
Thank you guys. I can't wait to be there Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday.
Boom. All right, guys. Well, there you heard it from the man himself, the Yemster himself. He will be our main event here coming up on Cagezilla 85, June 28th. Do not miss this. Make sure you guys are picking up your tickets at CagezillaTickets.com. Until next time, we'll see you guys all very soon. Signing off.